beautiful young lady.
Gracias, papi.
All right, what is your name?
My name is Mila B.
Mila B.
Yeah, or I go by first place.
Mila B. Tell me about yourself. Where did you grow up? Where are you from?
I'm from Compton, California, and I am 21 years old. I grew up with 3 sisters. I'm the youngest, and 8 brothers. And my family, we're very mixed, and we're very big. You know, my mom, she's a retired. Yeah, I don't even want to get to all that. But she's a retired, yeah. And my papa, he works for an cartel, so my dad is really plugged with a lot of shit. That's why a lot of people we can't just go around, just, hang out with or mess with or shit like that, So, yeah.
And your dad is still in your life?
Yeah, he's still in my life, and he's here, and he's very
he's a good dad.
Yeah, he's very here for all of us, all 12 kids,
12?
Yeah.
Wow.
So but by that being said, is like, I always tell females this all the time, like, when you have kids, make sure you have kids by the right person, because you got women that's out here that's single mothers and they have kids, and they're stressing because the father is not there, so it's like, yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I'm different from a lot of people. That's why a lot of people like me. I'm very respected on wherever I go. I've been doing this for like 2-3 years now.
And what is this? This is stripping?
Stripping. I did a little bit of having sex for money and shit like that, prostituting, as you could say. And I'm really good at it. I'm a young bitch with old game. I can say that as for a fact. But, and yeah, what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot out here that I tell a lot of females that you could do, what I'm saying? Like, just like as chicks that do drugs and shit like that, I always tell the bitch, when you do drug, don't let the drug do you. You do the drug, what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of money out here that you could be making. And a lot of tricks, they get in this game and they'll have sex for drugs and shit like that, which is not good at all, what I'm saying? Like, and it be the prettiest bitches that I've known, like, on God, like. And me, I come from a fucked up, good but bad family, what I'm saying? Like, everything was good, but everything wasn't good. I had got raped when I was young, what I'm saying? So I tried to do the shit when I was younger, and things didn't work out, as I should say. I'm 12 years old, fresh to everything and shit like that. But me, personally, it built me. It made me strong, what I'm saying? Once I ran into the streets and realized that, man, I could be doing so much and getting so much money by doing this and doing that, I had to realize and put it in my head like, damn, if I'm going to be in the streets, I'm going to do this shit right. What I'm saying? I don't want to be out here fucked up on drugs or doing anything like that. What I'm saying? So, like, as I got older and growing and shit like that, like, everything was coming to me as, like, it was coming to me so easily, so it was just like, man, I like what I do.
You enjoy it?
I enjoy what I do. What I'm saying? And I thank God for making me see this lifestyle, because if I didn't see this lifestyle, maybe I would be somewhere further in life. But, like, I just didn't see myself as in just having a regular job or being a square or, what I'm saying, working at a 9-to-5 or shit like that. I knew something in me was going to be big.
Today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. I work every day. I don't take sick days. Some days everything falls into place, and other days it just doesn't. We've all been there. Life has its ups and downs, and that's just how it goes. When things feel heavy, having the right support makes all the difference. A therapist can help untangle external pressures from internal thoughts, turning stress into personal strength. Therapy is a great tool for learning how to process emotions, build healthy boundaries, and develop ways to cope with social anxieties and everyday pressures. It can also help you set goals that truly fit your life. Getting started is simple. You fill out a short questionnaire online, and BetterHelp will match you with one of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with diverse specialties and backgrounds. If the match isn't right, it's no problem. You can switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. And the best part, you don't have to wait for the right time. Any day can be the start of something better. So if you're feeling stuck, Click on the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/softwhiteunderbelly to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Because taking care of yourself isn't about waiting for perfect. It's about showing up for yourself every day. Thank you for watching. And now back to the video.
And I chose to run the streets. So now my name rebels to every East Coast, West Coast to the East Coast. I'm very well known. Down South, everything, I'm well known. So it's like...
Do you travel?
I do travel. I travel a lot, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so different when you see, like, out-of-state money and stuff like that because it's more bigger than just working in your own city. You know what I'm saying?
You're a fresh girl when you go to Dallas or Miami.
Yeah, fresh girl. They love that fresh, new face, all type of stuff. Just like on my face tattoos and stuff. They said face tattoos be fucking up the money and shit like that. It doesn't. Because let me tell you something. When you down south or in the East Coast, they love that shit. They love to see a chick with face tattoos and stuff like that. They don't see you as no gang banging ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're not just no gang banger to them. They love that shit. That shit turn them on when they see a chick with face tattoo because you're different. You know what I'm saying? And you're new. So it's like, oh my gosh, like she's really the shit.
You're wild.
Yeah, so I like that shit, especially in Boston. Like, I'm thinking because of my face tattoos and shit like that, it will stop me from doing what I have to do because I'm thinking everybody gonna judge me or I don't want her.
They don't see girls like you in Boston.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and shit like that. But let me tell you, it's not all about your look and hook. It's how you come at a person, a trick. You know what I'm saying? A John.
What's your favorite kind of trick?
My favorite kind of trick is the Asians and white men because they love me for who I am. I'm a very sweet girl. But I could get crazy. Like, that's my other name, crazy. So I'm like literally lit, like, and shit like that. Like, I love what I do because I have confidence. I have passion. I'll do this shit with happiness. I'll do this shit with energy. So not a lot of females are like me,
And you like the male attention.
And I do. I love attention. I'm an Aries. April 3rd. I'm an Aries. I'm 21 years old. I'm young. I like to have lots of fun. I love meeting new clients. I love meeting new Johns every day and shit like that.
No kids?
I have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids?
Yeah. I have 2 boys.
And where are they?
I want a girl, but I keep just getting these boys. And they're home with me. But right now, they're like home with my sister and shit like that. As I'm doing my little hustles and shit like that. But majority of the time, they're with me. Yeah, I don't trust everybody just to watch my kid. Everybody ain't to be trusted,
For sure.
So, yeah.
How did something happen to you when you were a young girl?
How did something happen to me?
You said you were...
I grew up with all my brothers and shit like that, but we all was separated. So, by me being separated from my twin and my brothers and shit like that, I ended up going to a foster home.
How'd you get separated from your parents? Because
my papa sister was jealous of my mother. And lied and called CPS on us, and we all got taken, So it was just like, it was heartbreaking. So I was only about 6 months as a baby when I got taken and stuff like that. So with that being said is like, I was in a foster system, and I had a foster brother, and all he would do every day was like, literally like just fuck on me and fuck on me and fuck on me and told me not to say nothing or he would kill me, And I tried to go tell my foster mother on what was happening, and she didn't believe me. I ended up getting pregnant, and Lord forgive me, I never believed in it, but I ended up having to give an abortion because of her, you know what I'm saying? And
you did get an abortion?
Yeah, and she was putting a lot of things in my head like, oh, you're going to have to kill it. It's going to do this to you and do that, just lying to me, just telling me shit that, that wasn't what I wanted to hear, so... By her telling me that, I ended up doing it. And from that mistake, I started running the streets ever since then and being on my own ever since then. 12 years old, running away. I was a homeless chick on the freeways, but I always had money. I always had clientele. I always was good. You know what I'm saying? I never stressed about nothing, So I was always taken care of, as a young kid.
At 12 years old?
At 12. 12 years old, yes.
How were you making money at 12 years old?
I was like selling drugs. I wasn't really into the prostitution, young, but majority of the time came from selling drugs and like selling contents as in like, selling pussy pics and booty pics and twerking videos and shit like that. Shit that I, like nowadays mans want to see, especially when it comes from a young ass chick, like on me. Like, that's why I don't judge on anybody. I don't care if you're young, older than me, younger than me. I don't care because everybody has a past and everybody has a future. You know what I'm saying? So, and shit like that. So, yeah.
You're very free with your sexuality.
Yeah. I'm very. So, like, I'm really well known. So, you know, I done got, like, talked about as in good ways and bad ways. At the end of the day, I don't care. Because me, I'm going to continue to keep pushing. They ain't paying my pockets. They ain't, you feel me, putting me in big cribs and big whips and shit like that. So why the fuck I would give a fuck about what anybody got to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm me. I'm Mila B, first place. So I don't care what people say. You know, I'm her. And everybody has a past.
You must have regulars that are...
I have thousands of regulars that love my ass, you know, because of my personality and because of who I am.
Yeah, you have a very fun personality.
I'm sweet, but I get crazy, you know? But, yeah, you know, like, all that crazy shit is not even good sometimes because, yeah, like, I done been proposed. I done been, like, asked to come let me eliminate homes. They were, you know, divorce their wives for me and shit like that. And I'll tell them, like, it's not even worth that because you don't even know if I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to this shit, like, on me. And I tell every bitch that's in this game, like, it's 1,000 ways to make money. The best way is to do what I'm doing. Stripping and prostituting, all that.
When you say prostituting, you mean like back rooms and things like that?
Everything.
Or a guy gets your number at the club?
Everything.
Everything.
Yes.
All of the above.
Everything. Everything that's top tier, you know?
And you do you have I'll say pimp, manager?
Pimp, manager, I don't. I used to. I was with him for like 2 years, but things, you know, went sideways and he wanted chick back and I'm just not going for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never say never double back on a person you was fucking with in the beginning because at the end of the day, if you do go back, shit is going to look different, shit's going to feel different, shit's going to be different, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I double back when I could just start something new? Even starting new, you got to like understand that person, you got to understand where they coming from and how their head is and what they want in life and what they want up out of the game and shit like that. Like, it takes a lot.
Do you have money in the bank?
Me? I do.
You do?
I do, yeah.
With kids, you need to take it a little more seriously, right?
Of course, yeah. You know, like, me, I'm stacked up. And as of right now, if I was to choose a pimp, I'm going to come correct. I'm going to come with what they fee is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come what they want. That's what a real hoe is going to do. If a hoe is a hoe, she's going to go out there and hoe. Especially if she know what the next nigga want, she's going to go out there and do what she's going to have to do. It's no if, ands, or buts in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where did you learn the game?
I learned the game. I was turned out by a trick. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Like, when I ran away, I ran into the guy, and I was in Beverly Hills, Hollywood type of shit, because that's where I used to stay. You know, I grew up in a nice home. I grew up with nice foreigners. My mom and them had all that shit, you know? So I ran away due to me being great. And I ran into a guy, and he introduced me, like, you know, giving me, like, $700, $800, you know, just for an hour, just to chill with me and shit like that, you know, get to know me and shit like that. So by me being turned up by him, that's when I realized and started asking him questions like, okay, so if you want to do this with me, then where am I else gonna go with this? You know what I'm saying? You trying to give me this money, okay? Is there anybody else out here that's doing it? I didn't know. I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking him questions, shit like that. And yeah, like, you know, and he introduced me. He showed me where the money was at and shit like that. So ever since then, I was on my shit.
Is that what it takes to get into Mila B's life a little more seriously? Is providing her with money?
Yeah, it's not really all about the money, but it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want big cribs and big foreign shit like that, you're going to have to go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go out there and work hard for it. Everything don't just take ass and just fucking and sucking on the trick. It's your personality. If you know how to deal with a nigga or a John, you're going to know how to just get money up out of him without just giving up the pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you have to give the pussy, you're lowering your volumes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. So, you know, like, okay, look, she's easy just to get into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, she's easy to get out of. You know,
you're
like,
21.
Yeah, 21 years old.
Imagine what you're going to be like at 31.
31? I'm going to be just a beast than what I am, you know? So,
I know
yeah. Yeah.
And you're having fun. You're enjoying this life.
And I enjoy it, yes, because at the end of the day, I'm getting paid.
What makes a great day for you?
A great day for me, what makes a great day for me is me knowing that I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to worry about a roof being over my head. I don't have to worry about money being in my pockets. I don't have to worry about me being homeless, food in my stomach, or anything like that. I'm good where I'm at, you know?
There's no shame.
No shame in my game at all, baby.
What's the key? What's the key to that? Because so many women have this like shame about sex work.
Because why do women have shame in sex work? Is because, okay, them type of chicks right there, if they have shame in what they do, it's because later on in life, they probably want to do something different. They probably want to get onto some square shit, have a 9-to-5 job type of shit. So that's where they get ashamed into what they do. Now, if a bitch like me got game like me, real 304, she ain't gonna have no shame in her game. She gonna get out there and do what she do and not give a fuck what anybody had to say. She gonna go out there and make her money for her pimp. She gonna go out there and do what it do to make sure her kid's straight and her daddy's straight and whatever it takes just to be straight. You know what I'm saying? So by that being said, it's like when you're out here, ladies, and you guys have kids and you guys really care about your man, do what you have to do to get your money. Fuck what anybody else have to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot.
What do you think people that are not from this lifestyle don't understand about girls that do this?
Because females that aren't in a lifestyle and they don't do this is because they had parents that are rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They had parents that had a good job and they was well taken care of, so they didn't really have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? They spoiled, they got everything, probably iPhones at 11 years old, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? They gonna sit here and judge the next bitch. Not knowing that the ones that are in the game, we have a past. We've been through shit. We've been heartbroken. We've been raped.
You've been in
beat
survival.
up, everything, kidnapped, everything. So
you've been in survival mode for a long time.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like, yeah, it's a lot to this shit, you know?
How do you define success?
Success? Okay, how to define success? Okay, that's a good question. How to define success is, okay, me right now, like, I'm successful, but I'm not rich. But my vocabulary words in this game is successful and rich. I want to become successful and rich. Successful is by, like, you know, okay, boom, I accomplished a lot of goals and shit that I went out there and I did my shit. I did what I had to do, so I'm good. Now, being rich is not having millions of dollars in my pockets, trillions and shit like that. Long as I'm feet put up, I'm good. I don't have to worry about none. I'm rich, you know? So that's how, you know, I see a lot of shit and shit like that. So, yeah.
Do you believe in love?
In love? I believe in love. Even though I've been heartbroken, like, a lot of times and shit like that, I believe in love.
But working as a sex worker, you see lots of married men who come in and they're sneaking around on their wives.
Yeah, and I look at it as, damn, like, come on now, if you was going to marry this woman, why you out here doing what you have to do? But at the same time, they got a lot of shit probably going on with them at home too. Like, you know, you marry a chick, sooner or later, a couple months later, you know, the wives don't want to give it up and shit like that. So that's why they come out here and trick on us. They come out here and want to spin on us because they know we're going to give them what we going to give them, what they're looking for. So I don't judge on shit like that. But I hate to break up a happy home because I had thousands of tricks' wives call me, hey, are you sleeping with my man? Are you fucking him? Are you doing this and doing that? Baby, I'm not sitting here into hide anything like that. But if your man is cheating on you, it's your fault. You're doing something wrong. You're doing something that his man, you feel me, he's asking for it, but he ain't getting it. So it's like, yeah.
What is it that you have that men want?
What I have what man wants, I come in a package, baby. I could cook, I could clean, I hustle, I'm very respectful.
But you're also,
I know what a man wants.
You're also very wild.
I'm good in sex. I am wild. I'm 5150. There's nothing to hide. I'm really well known. I'm crazy. So, you know, like, I don't play about mine.
And a guy who has maybe a conservative wife would like to take a walk on the other side of the tracks, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck. I probably could turn her into liking me, you know? It's just in me. It's not on me, you know? So I'm very different. Like, when I say different, I'm different. Like, even my name, my stripper name, my street name, everything is different about me.
Are there downsides to this lifestyle for you?
Downsides? As in, like,
Any negatives, things you don't like about it?
I think about a lot of shit. You know, I come from a lot of shit. Like, as in, like, when men get other females on the team and shit like that, they start being weird towards the main bitch that was by you. That's why I be saying sometimes I got OBS, but I don't have OBS. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. And the negative shit that I think about is me going out there losing my life and not coming back home to my kids. That's the only thing I think negative about.
Is it Is it a dangerous job sometimes?
It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you?
What's the dangerous is being gunned down. I've been shot. I've been stabbed in my leg. I've been kidnapped. I've been choked out. You know what I'm saying? I still put a beautiful smile on my face every day, because at the end of the day, I know that God got something planned for me in the future, so I continue to go about my life. Even though it hurts me sometimes when I sit here every day think about all the shit that happened to me, I don't put that as an excuse to not want to work. I put that as, okay, look, it's time to get out there and go harder. Harder and harder and harder every time, every day, every second, every minute in life.
What do you think men want?
Men want it's a good female. You know what I'm saying? Men gonna cheat. Men gonna do whatever it takes. Even just to do what they have to do for them to feel comfortable. Sometimes a man can say this and, okay, look, I am what you're looking for. I'm a badass bitch. With nice attitude, with confidence, pride, and, English. But at the same time, I cannot be what he wants. So you never know what a man wants. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. You never know what a man wants. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. Like, I look at it as, like, if a man truly want a bad bitch in their life, he's going to sit there and do whatever it takes to keep her. Like me.
But you're not really marriage material.
I could be whatever you want.
Not yet, at least.
I could be whatever you want. Just say that.
Are you addicted to the fast money?
Me? No. Because I really don't have to do this. Due to, what my family doing shit like that. Right now I can have a bomb-ass job and not do this. But I choose not to live that square life because I know this living fast shit, it brings in more. It comes in faster.
Well, what's the best night you've ever had?
Me, I bring in like 2 bands a day.
No, but like certain guy comes in and just throws a bunch of money on you.
Maybe like 100, not even 100, 800 or like maybe 6, 5. I ain't the bitch just here just lie.
$800?
Like, yeah, like like I get treated good due to my personality. It's not about my looks. It's not about my booty, tits, ass, lips. It's about my personality that they like about me. Mm-hmm. I'm very different. So yeah, and shit like that. So, like.
Have you been in love before?
I have been in love, and I was broken, and how I was broken because he got killed on Figaro.
Oh no.
So it tore me apart. Like, damn, like it was a nigga that I actually had finally get a connection with, and we was vibing, and we was like rocking, rolling, making money every day, knocking bitches and shit like that. We were in love with each other. I'm saying, like, he was my dog, I was his bitch, his bottom bitch. But once he got killed, it broke me. Like, I even made a song about him. Like, yeah. So yeah, it broke me like to the deep. And
can any girl do this kind of work?
Any girl could do it.
Really?
Any girl could do it. Any girl could do it. You know what I'm saying? As long as she willing to do it, want to be successful and have something in life and accomplish her goals, she could do it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of girls in the game that just do it just to do it, just to want to get fucked by the nigga and get on. You feel me? Go to the next. But there's actually females like me that want to be successful and rich in life. We actually want something. We actually want that, okay, nigga that we could come up with and be rich together and forever be by us to the child no matter what happens. Then you also got the ones that just playing around, that just want to smoke weed and do drugs and shit like that. Like, I'm not wrong in what I say in anything. I'm a young bitch. I was turned up by a 55-year-old man, so I know a lot to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
What are the qualities that you have that separate you from the pack?
From my past?
No, what qualities do you have that really make you special?
What make me special? Qualities that make me special from my path is because once upon a time I was, popping pills and shit like that, and I felt like I wasn't going to get nowhere in life, but then I had to one day realize and open up my mind and tell myself, bitch, you're better than this. You're a bad bitch. You know, so I separated myself from bitches who I was hanging out with in my past, who was doing drugs, who was smoking, all that shit, didn't want nothing in life. I had to separate myself from that. But to realize that my standards and my confidence and pride and all that shit is better than what these bitches want. So I separated. I separated myself. And I realized that I'm better than who I am. You know, I want big cribs, big cars, a business and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want that shit.
And
so
you
by me wanting that, I have to do what I have to do is get out in the field and do what I got to do.
And you believe you deserve these things?
I do. I deserve everything that comes my way.
Where do you think you got that confidence? It's just something you were born with?
I was born with it. It's in me, not on me. I done went to every hood and got respected by a lot of OG niggas. To the ops, to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, I'm just different. So, like, a lot of people, they just love my little crazy ass. Like,
I can see that. I can see
like,
that.
They just love me. So, at
Do
the end of the day,
you have any regrets in your young life?
I regret a lot of things. I do.
What kind of stuff?
I regret me, like, you know, like, I regret even, like, fucking with certain men, you know, doing this shit. I do regret, you know, a lot of shit because at the end of the day, I know my confidence. I know my vows. I know where I stand. I'm a bad bitch. You know, so I regret even fucking with niggas who didn't really see the potential in me or the best in me and probably just want to put a bitch on drugs and, you know, be fucked up in the streets. You know, I regret a lot of shit. Oh, God. I regret even, like, have to be raised in the system and shit like that. Like, I regret all that shit because it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? I regret even running the streets. Because right now I could be on fucking TV shows or a movie, being an actress, getting thousands and millions of dollars right now. You know what I'm saying? I regret a lot of shit I do. But at the end of the day, I'm not God to sit here and just, you know, stress and cry about it. I'm going to cry about a lot of things, but it takes a real bitch and a real thug to cry. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to cry shit out sometimes.
Tell me about some of your tattoos.
My tattoos? Yeah.
What's on your cheek?
My cheeks? So cheese is, you know.
No, the on your side of your face.
Oh, side of my face? Butterflies. I just love butterflies. Okay. You know, it's always been in me since a kid. This is an ex-nigga name I was with for like 2 years.
And then you're hiding it?
And I decided to cover it, yeah. Mm-hmm. And because, you know, he broke my heart. I was in love with that nigga.
It was your decision to get his name on your face?
Yeah, it was. It was my decision. Mm-hmm. I was never forced to do anything.
Who's the P on your neck?
P is because I'm gang related. You know, I'm about my money now. You feel me? If I don't make money.
Is that Pyru?
Yes. How did you know that? You're so crazy. Well, yes, it's Pyru. Yeah, it's Pyru. So yeah.
Who's your favorite person in your life?
Huh?
Who's your favorite person in your life?
Both of my sons.
Your son?
Yeah. And my motivator, I said the person who motivated me when I was like just growing up was Mariah Carey and Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, and Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. That was always my motivator because, man, I want to be like them. Like, you know, one day my music career could blow up and I'm just big cribs and big friends. I'm people like, look, shout out to Nipsey Hussle and Kobe, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, like, I love this shit. I love what I do. It's no shame in my game at all. Like, they said pimping ain't easy. It's easy when you got the right bitch like me by your side that want to do this shit, that want to get money, that want to be successful in life, that want to become rich, that want to, you know, feel me, like, knock other hoes. It's just a lot to this shit, like, on me, like.
Have you seen girls that are getting rich?
I have.
In the game?
I have.
You have?
I have. And they're being rich just not off their behalf, but off they nigga half. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got niggas out here flocking, pimping, and all that. You know, and I respect it. Everybody got a thing to go on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending all on the bitch all your life is good, but it ain't good. Because, damn, you never know when that bitch gonna blow. You never know when that bitch gonna go. So when she do blow and go, you already got your hustle to the side on. Look, bitch, I'm good. I don't need no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself on a TV reality show being big as fuck. name even ringing bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see myself like, good. I'm good. I ain't worried about shit. Love and hip hop next to my bitch Jocelyn, you know? So yeah. Yeah.
Social media has become a big deal.
Yeah. I don't really like depend on social media. I be on it, but
Well, just
it don't impress me. Yeah.
Being a star.
Cause you got a lot of bitches that's on Instagram that's faking it for the gram. You got bitches on here that's just, oh, I ain't making this and blah blah blah. Bitch, you're really flexing your nigga money. You know what I'm saying? You're not really out here and feel like me, bitch. Get up on your toes, ho. So yeah.
One more question, Mila. Tell me what the most important lesson you've learned in your life is.
The more important lesson is never go on a double date with the next bitch. Never in this game.
Sounds like there's a story behind that.
Very. I learned my lesson. And I had a bitch tell me, oh, I got this guy that want to pay this and pay this and this and that. And when we go, he's coming after me, but not realizing, damn, whatever y'all had talked about and whatever y'all discussing on, I don't know about. Because now he mad at me because I don't want to do bear, or he mad at me because I want to suck his dick without a condom and shit like that. Bitch, I don't do shit without a condom. I had a chick try to expose me on him, swearing up to God. He nutted in my face or shit. Like, I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very different. I come from a different lifestyle. I want kids in the future. I want a lot of shit. So I learned not to go on a double date with the next bitch, especially if you don't know her. Because the bitch is going to tell the chick, yeah, I'll fuck you raw and all that shit. And, you know, we could do this. Now, when I bring a bitch that I don't know or do know, and we're not with that shit, they try to get crazy with us. Now, bitch, now we got to fight this nigga to get up out this situation or get up out his house or get up out the room and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your folks ain't going to always be there. He ain't going to always be a 1 minute call away. He ain't. A chick could kill you before your folks could pull up or anything like that. That's why I tell bitches to be careful on who you do a double date with the next bitch, because everything ain't safe with the next bitch. Every bitch got a nigga that don't give a fuck on what they do. They gonna tell a bitch go out there, okay, suck his dick with a condom and shit like that. Bitch, that's not part of the game. You supposed to be careful. You supposed to have respect for yourself. You supposed to carry yourself different. You supposed to especially carry your health different when you do this shit. This shit is dangerous. I don't know you and you don't know me, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. So why would I sit here and take the risk and fuck you without a condom and shit like that? No. No. Not at all. I don't give a fuck if you pay me $10,000. No. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like, the double dates is something that I always like learn. You know, I've got set up on a couple of them, and I was just 18, 19 doing this shit. I'm 21 now, so it was a lot of shit I learned. I done been raped. No, got confused with a date once upon a time. Shit that I'm saying right now with the bareback and shit. No.
All right.
Shit like that.
Mila B, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I wish you all kinds of luck.
And follow me on Instagram.
You're pretty amazing.
First place, the biggest baby. Yeah.
Thank you.
I am. I'm very amazing. I know I am. You didn't even have to tell me that.
That's great. It's great that you understand that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Welcome to the infamous Fig, where the night comes alive in ways you ain't never seen before. This ain't just any street. Nah. This right here is a playground for the bold, the hustlers, the pimps, and the slickest con artists in the game. Women out here barely covered, turning heads with every step. They know the hustle. They know it well. There's no other place in the world like it. The best of the best work these streets, making moves when the sun goes down, when the real money starts flowing. What exchanges hands between a woman and her clients on Fig, well, it's more than most can ever dream of. Tonight we're taking you deep into the life of a 304, showing you the world through the eyes of those who live and breathe this hustle. Buckle the fuck up, and let us take you on a journey you won't never forget. Welcome to Fig.